I know you guys see palm trees, but it is cold as heck in Florida right now, okay? It is cold as hell. It is 30-something degrees outside and it is only 5 o'clock. Ma'am, what the fuck? I did not move here to be wearing one of these, okay? What's up, tribe? It's Naja here, and today we are going to be doing a new segment on this channel called AskDaTribe, and it's basically, think about Ask Reddit. We ain't asking Reddit, we asking y'all. So today's question of the week is, what is the dumbest reason a customer has asked to speak to the manager at your job? Okay, this was posted on my forum in the question of the day thread. There will be a new question posted once a week, and there will be a question of the day episode airing once a week. I mainly wanted to do this for my people that are waiting for their tribe teas to be read. So to reward you guys with patience, I want to give you some instant gratification, okay? Everybody's story gets read. It just has to be short. All of the rules are on my website, so I'm not gonna ramble too much. I'm just gonna get right on into it. What is the dumbest reason a customer asks to speak to the manager at your job? If you show, if you want to be anonymous doing this, just make sure instead of signing up with a Google account, just sign up with an email, I guess, so you can create like your own username and stuff. But if I do see that your full government is on here, I'm just gonna blur your last name out, okay? Because now it's hot in my house and I'm not trying to be sweating. I was a working cashier at Chick-fil-A and the lady wanted to know how the mac and cheese tasted. I've never tasted Chick-fil-A mac and cheese even before I was plant-based, so I don't even know how it hit. Anyway, long story short, I am allergic and apologized. She ended up complaining to my manager saying I was nice, but it's stupid to hire people with food allergies. Like, I'm sorry, my body hates milk. Bitch, you don't know what fucking mac and cheese tastes like? Like, Miss Ma'am, I'm sorry, that just made me fucking mad, talking about you shouldn't hire people with food allergies. Bitch, you don't know what mac and cheese tastes like? Like, what the fuck? It just says, I was the front cashier at KFC and had a customer tell me he needed to see a manager because his chicken was too greasy.
No, this is not lip gloss. This is chicken grease.
Sir, you are ordering your chicken from a fast food restaurant. What the hell do you expect? That part, and then you're ordering from KFC. KFC fries their freaking chicken, okay? Sure, I think they order grilled options though. Healthy grilled options. If you guys do go to KFC, make sure you get your healthy grilled options and sides of vegetables. But, like, sir, all you needed to do was get a napkin, pat, 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 and devour that chicken. There ain't no grease ever stopped nobody from eating no fucking chicken. Shout out to Destiny. Destiny said, I was working at Red Lobster and it was my first day serving. I greeted this couple and they seemed super nice. They ordered drinks from the bar and I asked if they had any questions about the menu. They said no. So I get their drinks to them and ask if they're ready to order and they said no. I came back 3 times more and they still weren't ready. I came back to the next time and asked if they had questions on the menu and they said no. But they wanted to order more drinks. Okay, cool. I come back with the drinks and ask if they're ready to order. They say they want to order some more drinks but aren't ready to order. I bring them their drinks and ask again. Still no. My servers out there, this is how you solve this problem. When you bring them their drinks, you ask them if they're ready to order the first time. If they say no. If you come back, ask them, do they need help with the menu? If they say no, then leave the 3rd time. Then tell them, if you need anything, just flag me down. I will be checking on you periodically. Don't come to the table and ask them again, are you ready to order? Just come back and say, hey, is everything okay? Like, are you guys doing all right? That's fine. And then let them tell you when they're ready to order, okay? Just be like, hey, is everybody doing okay? You know what I'm saying? But that's just me. I bring them their drinks and ask again. Still no. I'm ringing things for other tables in, and my manager comes up and asks why table 23 just complained and walked out after ringing up a $60 tab of drinks. Yeah, they were being trifling as fuck, and they were probably trying to dine and dash. Like, honestly, because it's so easy, it's much easier to dine and dash when you get beverages than it is for when you get a whole fucking meal, because then the kitchen gets alerted and everything. Like, notice how your manager didn't notice until, you get what I'm saying? It was too late. They ain't slick. But still, you didn't tell us the time when they came to talk to the manager. Jay says, this customer bought a bag of cookies, the hard ones, the one that crumble and shit when you bite them. And I tried to get refunded because they were all crushed up when she got to the bottom of the bag. Man, those are crumbs. You ate all the fucking cookies. Gail says, I worked in Barnes & Noble and this lady tried to return something to our cafe that she had bought from Starbucks and Target. She brought it in the Target bag and figured that just because we sold the same item, that she could return it to the bookstore. I tried to tell her that we were separate entities, but she wouldn't listen.
That's never gonna happen. Ever, 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 Tiffany. Ever, ever, ever in a million years. Ever, 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 ever.
And ultimately ended up purchasing another of the same product from us and not getting a refund. Like, girl, like, that's like me going to Walmart and then me going to Walgreens and being like, well, y'all are both by the same person, so I should be able to turn in my Great Value water bottles to your shit. I don't want to mispronounce your name. I think it's either Nyala or Nyla, but I want to say it's Nyala. It says, I work at this Mexican grill. Y'all know the one. I hope it's not the grill that I like to go to. It probably is. Oh no. And we charge extra for guac and queso. This rude ass old lady asked for a side of guac and I said, okay, it's $2.25 extra. This lady said, take it off now and let me speak to your manager now. Okay, before we go on, if you are talking about the grill that I think you're talking about, a cheat code that I like to do with that is I get meals that already include guac as a topping and I ask if they could put it on the side. Don't order a side of guac or a side of queso. Order a meal that already has that in it, and they're gonna just, instead of putting it on top, they're just gonna put it in a little container and give it to you, and you don't gotta pay that $2.25. I really think we're talking about the same place, so if we are, that'll work for y'all. This manager is my work friend, and she came when the lady was screaming and told her ass she can't talk to us like that, I know that's right, and that if she read the menu above, it states that guac and queso are in fact extra, bitch, like I fucking told your ass. Have a nice fucking day. She grabbed her shit and did that little shuffle Annalise Keaton be doing. This is Ayana. I fuck with Ayana a lot because this is kind of had to do with the same thing. I just let it ride, and we didn't have a lot of entries because the forum is pretty new, so I let it ride. Ayana says, I work at Walmart. An older white lady asked to see the manager because there wasn't enough registers open at 3 a.m. For 24 hours, there's only like 3 overnight cashiers, and they're all over the age of 60. I stayed late to help. Okay, Ayana, can I call your manager Karen's defense? We're not about to sit here and act like Walmart don't be having fucking 60 employees on the fucking clock and y'all only be having one line open and then the self-checkout be to the fucking back.
This is Walmart. Every time you come in the whole store, it has how many checkouts? 25 checkouts, but this is what you see. There's one open, closed, not open, not open, not open. There's another one. She's open. All these are closed. Closed. See that line? Closed. 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 That's right.
We're not about to lie, and I already know which lines were open. It's usually just all self-checkout, but she's trifling for coming to Walmart at 3 in the morning and expecting 7 a.m. or noon service. Like, I'll give her that. She was tripping, but we're not about to act here, and we're not about to sit here and act like Walmart don't be on that fuckery, okay? Another Walmart chronicle. 2 older ladies demanded to see my store manager because they weren't allowed to use a check at a self-checkout register. How are you gonna run your own check? You need training to even use the check reader. I've never heard of anybody trying to do that before. I know Wells Fargo has a check app where I can take a picture of a check and then it gets processed and shit. Why she thought Walmart is a bank, I don't know, but hey. Hannah says, because the entrance to our parking lot, which is owned by the city, mind you, is too narrow, this guy almost scraped the rims on his big yee truck, but nothing actually harmed his vehicle. I work at a fucking party store. What the fuck is going on? Tabitha says, when I worked at Perkins restaurant as a waitress, I've never been to Perkins before, by the way. I remember a Sunday afternoon, I had a 6-top table and one of my customers wanted to order a charbroiled steak. Ew. From the other restaurant. Oh, okay, so basically it has a bar and grill connected. It's kind of like Dunkin' Donuts and Baskin Robbins. Okay, I get it. I've just never been there before. Since the 2 kitchens of the restaurants are connected, there was no problem with me being able to get that for. So I put the orders in. When the man's steak was finished, the cook called for me to come get it. So I take him the steak. He looks at it and claims that it was burnt. Bruh, you want a charbroil? So of course he didn't like that response, asking me to take it back and ask for management. So went and got the only manager, but the chef that made the steak and the chef that made the steak.
Were you trying to address me?
whom both told him the same exact thing. Like, bro, you asked for charbroiled steak. Like, you already are
psychotic.
like, hold on, I'm about to Google. Is charbroiled what I'm thinking it is? Charbroiled images. Let's see, what's that look like? People charbroil oysters, chicken, pork. I guess that is normal. He just wanted that little pepper rub shit on top. Okay, this looked like them fucking TV dinner steaks. He should have fucking took his ass to the Winn-Dixie and got a TV dinner. Tatiana says, I didn't know what a dust ruffle was. Is that a chip? She pointed me out and yelled at my manager saying I need to learn what a dust ruffle is, even though no one else knew either. A dust ruffle is a bed skirt. A dust ruffle is a bed skirt. A dust ruffle is a bed skirt. I'm about to Google dust ruffle. Dust ruffle. That's an actual word. They sell them on Amazon. Dust ruffle bed skirt. Oh, okay. Okay. We're not bougie like her. We're not bougie like her. Dust ruffle bed sheets it's a particular type of bed sheet where it's like the, like kind of like a princess. Like there's like ruffles on the bottom. So it's not like a regular bed sheet. Like this is cute. This is some princess shit. But like, who the fuck would know that? Bed Bath & Beyond head ass. Okay, Parker Balla says, I was working at McDonald's for my first job ever a few years back. I was working window. We got a complaint because the chicken nuggets weren't organized in rows when we got them. Sorry, my nose just started running. Because I'm allergic to bullshit. In what universe or society or dimension would you assume that McDonald's would... I'm just gonna move on. Boy Joy says, I often run the register at Dollar General. Fun fact, crazy story about I think it was a Family Dollar or a Dollar General in my city. It just kept getting robbed so many times. In one day, I believe it got robbed 24 times in one day. And now they can only allow 5 people in the whole store at a time so they could watch. Them dollar store, Family Dollar, Dollar Tree, like, though you would think that fast food has crazy stories. Like, no, those have the crazy stories for real. But anyway, I often run the register at Dollar General, and every week we offer different coupons, but on Saturdays we offer $5 off. So let me tell you, every single Saturday, some different bitch who watches old episodes of extreme couponing wants to put half the store in her cart and expect her total to come up to -0 cents. Oh my God, why is that me? That was so me. In like 2017, 2016, when I got my first apartment, like that was so me, bitch. I thought I was a couponer or some shit. And every time I'm like, I'm gonna get my cart down to 0, bitch, at the dollar store. My shit would come up to fucking $8.99. I'm like, fuck. The amount of times I've had to call my manager because the price isn't what I expect it to be, or your system must be messed up, is freaking ridiculous. What I don't understand is if you do want to be a couponer, you always have to research. Because I use coupons to get my medicine, and like if you use one coupon, it cancels out of other. Like you need to be on point, and you can't get mad because you're not on point. Jaden Graham 41 says, they asked for hot tea and then proceeded to tell me that the hot tea was too hot.
It's hot.
Here you go, ma'am. Because, look, I would have had to walk out. Megan says, I was working at Subway and we were about 30 minutes away until we closed. This lady, her man, and her daughter came in, so I started to make the lady's sandwich and she asked for lettuce. I grabbed a handful of lettuce and started spreading it across the bread. She got mad and said, don't be throwing lettuce. If you want to have an attitude, I can get one too.
What?
If you got an attitude, I can get one too. Yo, bro, come make my sandwich because she don't want to. I am very confused. Melanin Marie says, I work at this nursing home as one of the assistants for activities. One day, I just came in and this lady walked up to me fussing without even saying hello or good morning. I attempted to calm her down to figure out what was wrong, and she repeated 3 times, I want to speak to your director. We were taught to problem solve before bothering the director. That's very true. You guys always want to defuse a situation before you bring it to a higher up, because all that higher up is going to ask you is if you have like used all the resources that you can before they come to, like, you get what I'm saying? And it just looks better on your part when your boss knows, like, okay, they're not calling me for no bullshit. Like, this is an actual situation. So I asked her if I could help her, and she tried to push me out the way to get to the director's office. I stopped her in her tracks and said, ma'am, if you cannot tell me who you are and what you need, I have to call security. She proceeds to tell me that her mom goes to this facility and she wants explanations as to why she had not received her schedule. I was so pissy and wanted to slap the dog shit out of this motherfucker for causing such a scene. But the goodness of my Virgo heart would not let me. I went to the copy center and gave her 2 activity calendars. As I handed it to her, she snatched it. I wanted to snatch the receded hairline off this hoe. Oh my God. Pluto says, I work in the bakery department inside of the supermarket, and I had to help a customer carry out a tier cake towards customer service alongside a 30-pack of cupcakes and 2 brownie platters, knowing how extremely expensive the order was. The customer was going back and forth with not only me, but the ladies at customer service as well, and demanded that she should see a manager to make us change the price of the order. One of the managers arrived and sees the bill and told the customer to pay attention to prices for orders they make and stop bothering everybody.
Look, she's crying. Do you hear her crying? Like we care. I don't give a...
Shout out to all my managers out there that, you know, go hard for your employees, because sometimes the customer is not always right. Shout out to Travis. Shout out to Travis. Travis says, I worked at a dry cleaning business a few years ago, and these motherfuckers got the audacity to cuss us out over not being able to remove stains from shit that's been sitting in the clothes for weeks and months. And we try to educate people on how to care for certain stains, etc. But we also mention to people that the longer you let a stain sit in the material, the harder it's going to be to get out. That is very true. I don't know why you guys have to explain this to grown adults. Like, I hope that they doing their own laundry. Like, that's something that you should know, especially with white stuff, right? Like white out and white nail polish and shit. Look, we do laundry up here. But okay, also had folks getting rowdy because they would get their shit stupid extra heavy starch and wonder why it's starting to fall apart. Why are you still using starch in 2020? All right, our last one for the day. It is pretty long. Guys, I do want to let you know, please keep these entries short and sweet. The whole point of this is to keep things short, sweet, and funny so we can get everybody involved, because that's my goal. Everybody's voice heard. That, you get what I'm saying? This one is a little long. Not like TRIBETEA long, story time long, but it's a little bit longer than I would like. But I'm still going to read it. So there was this one time when a man wanted extra meat with his food and didn't want to pay the extra charge. On top of that, he wanted free avocados, which we don't do to the avocado shortages. We have to raise the pricing, and that's anywhere. He had asked to speak to a manager, but the manager didn't work that day, and he got even more upset and didn't want to leave the situation alone. So he just started cursing at us. Us bitches, stupid asses, nope, work. Time to go. Refusing service, refusal of service, you can get the fuck out of here. One of our shift leads comes up and tells the man to leave the store, and this makes him pissed. He's trying to jump over the counter to fight us. Girl, that reminds me of the McDonald's situation. Oh my God. That's when he tried to grab the knife, but I got to it before he did and took it. At this point, he's cursing me out, calling us the N-word, and me an ugly black bitch. Yeah, he's going to jail. And y'all definitely could have refused him service, because in the United States, if you come for somebody about their sexuality, their color, their race, or their religion, and in some states, their political background, yeah, you can legally refuse service, and if they don't leave, you can call the police and the police can escort them. You can even permanently ban them from your business. So he's doing all this shit while a Family Guy friend or whoever he is pulling him out the store. We were just laughing because it was clear he was high from all that twitching. But my thing is, like, regardless if he's high or not, like, that shit is serious. I would have went to the security cameras, took a picture of him and put it on the fucking walls and be like, he cannot come here. The fact that he reached for a knife, no ma'am, no sir. And he's a racist beat, no ma'am, no sir. There's also a story where me and 3 other black coworkers got into an argument with 2 white supremacists with MAGA hats on, only because they tried to intimidate us and treat us like slaves, but it didn't work. Look, sometimes you gotta pick and choose your battles. I don't even be trying to talk to them people, because bruh, these people will kill you for what you look like and the color of your skin and who you decide to love out here and what you decide to believe in. I pick my battles very, very fucking wisely. I don't play about shit like that. But that was crazy as shit. That is the end of Ask the Tribe questions. Again, guys, if you want to be involved, I'm going to be posting a question once a week. First come, first serve. If you want to offer some question ideas, you're more than welcome to make your own forum, but the question of the week forum, only I can make posts, but you guys can respond with your answers. Once it says closed, you can no longer answer and the comments will be locked. If you want to be anonymous, make sure you change your account settings. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Shout out to everybody in the forum. I love you guys so much. Thank you for actually communicating with me and keeping it lively. Like, it's way more live now. Like, thank you guys so much. Always remember, if you are on the forum, you could always message me privately. I'm way faster than Instagram, girl. Shout out to all of the Patreons on me and Daniel's channel too, since I'm doing shout outs. So, bye.